Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner, welcome back to another episode of Conquests of Camelot. Okay, let's do the riddles, more riddles. Ask about tests. Okay, if we just recite the message of the rose, she will send us away, but Lancelot will not be free. But if you are determined to free your comrade in arms, look closely at the miraculous bush of flowers. Look at bush. Look at bush. I reloaded the game, so the riddle might be different. Okay, we must choose the flower that best answers it. Let me open up the manual. When light is dim and courage fails, when heart against adversity rails, when it seems you will never see the dawn, this alone can drive you on. Okay, let's see. There's the cornflower, almond blossom, forget-me-not, buttercup, chrysanthemum, cornflower, sunflower, poppy, daffodil, anemone, and yellow lily. What is the riddle again? When light is dim and courage fails, when heart against adversity rails, when it seems you will never see the dawn, this alone can drive you on. It might be hope, and the flower that represents hope is the almond blossom. Your wisdom is great. Here is the next riddle. Oh, it is splendid, it has no peer. It scorns the lesser and holds itself dear. Okay, let's see. According to the manual, the message of the rose and the bush of flowers. Here's the things that flowers represent. We have the anemone, almond blossom for hope, anemone for withered hopes, aster for the afterthought, but these are not some of these flowers are not here. So we have the almond blossom for hope, anemone for withered hopes. The daffodil is death, forget-me-not is true love, yellow lily, lily yellow, it's falsehood, poppy red, consolation, chrysanthemum white, truth, cornflower is celibacy, buttercup is memories of childhood, and the sunflower is haughtiness. Splendid, it has no peer. It scorns the lesser and holds itself dear. What would hold itself dear? Has no lesser. Could it be true love? The true love is forget-me-not. You have failed, the price must be paid. Okay, it's not. And we're ice. As icy fingers seize your spine, and coldness numbs your brain, you wish instead in battle hot, you nobly had been slain. Alas, your ears are filled with ice, you hear not my sad refrain, a frozen statue of despair in winter's hard domain. Okay, flowers. So it was not true love. Okay, the riddles will probably be different. I don't suppose the flowers are different. Not the flowers, look at bush. Maybe I guess I have to ask about the test. Okay. Look at push. When light is dim, okay. The flowers are the same. So hope was the almond blossom. This riddle is known to the priest and nun, who natural pleasures do which one was celibacy? Celibacy was the cornflower. Okay. For its sweet sake, you suffer in silence, what we both most desire but will never possess. Is this true love? Okay, let's read it again. For its sweet sake, you suffer in silence, what we both most desire but will never possess. Let's see, it's not hope. It's maybe true love. It's not withered hopes. It's not falsehoods. It's not death, probably. Red poppy, it's not consolation. White chrysanthemum, slighted love. It's not haughtiness. Not memories of it's probably true love. Truly you are worthy to be king. The test is ended. Lancelot shall go free. You are worthy of the great legends that will live on in your name. Come with me. The other riddle that I failed, it might have been haughtiness, I think. Not sure. I shall return you to Camelot. I have freed Sir Lancelot and sent him back to Camelot, but your journey goes on. Farewell, King Arthur, and may you overcome every obstacle with the same wit and courage you have shown here. Okay, this was a short area, but I guess we could not complete it before going to the other one first, to get the heart. To Southampton, I guess. The packets are wrapped in oilcloth and could be any number of common trade items: spices, furs, cloth, ivory, amber, glass beads, pottery. The earthenware pots and jars might contain wax, oil, wine, or honey. It is Greek for Christie. It is a typical merchant ship bringing foreign cargo to trade for British goods such as tin. It is, not surprisingly, the shoreline of Southampton. Oh, what a coincidence. He has the rolling gait of a retired sailor and the portly bearing of a man who well enjoys his food and grog. Speak. Others might be surprised to see you here, my lords, but not I. Ever since Sir Galahad sailed from here and did not return, I felt another would follow in his steps. Though little did I suspect it would be our most noble knight and king himself. There are 5 ships in the port ready to depart. Their destinations are Dublin, Rennes, Rome, Thessalonica, and Gaza. If you wish to book passage upon one of them, my lords, I will take your fare myself, for by your own law every man, even a king, must pay his way. Well, we have to go to Gaza, right? Go to Gaza. Ask about Gaza. A ship called Al-Azza is bound for the Far East. by way of Malaga, Tunis and Alexandria, and if God wills, coming at last to distant Gaza. Ask about pay. Ask about payment. Beg pardon, my lord. My lord. Pay. Pay? Beg pardon, my lord, but I did not hear you ask for a port of call. Okay, go to Gaza. Take me to Gaza. Board ship. The Al-Azhar. Go to Al-Azhar. Begging my lord's pardon, but I be a trifle hard of hearing. I did not hear where you wish to go. I want to go to Gaza. Take me to Gaza, you damn idiot. Take me to Gaza. Gaza. Board ship to Gaza. Speak. Ask about Galahad. I took ship from here to the Far East. He said he had heard tales that made him believe he should seek the Grail in Jerusalem. Go to Jerusalem. Pardon, my lord, but there is not a port and no ship. Go to Gaza. Why does he answer when I say go to Jerusalem but not go to Gaza, which is a port? Al-Azhar. Go to Far East. You're trying my patience. Ask about ships. There are many ships that use this port, my lord, like the foreign ship behind me that arrived a few days ago. Board ship. Pay. Pay to Gaza. Hold on. Pay to Gaza. How much is it? Silver coin? Begging my lord's pardon, but this is not enough for the port you have chosen. I will return your coin so you may count them. Well, you didn't say how much it was. How much is it? Two silvers? No. 3 silvers. One gold. Really? 1 gold is not... Okay. Let me check the hint book. I'm not going to try every single possible combination. Hint book. In the language of the flowers. No, okay, Southampton. How do I find out which ship to take or what it will cost? Ask him about fares and destinations. Ask about fare. The fare to Dublin is 1 silver coin, the fare to Rennes is 2 silver, to Rome is 1 gold, to Gaza 3 gold coins. Wow. Pay to Gaza 3 gold coins, damn. As fortune would have it, this ship is the very one you need. Ignore the Greek name, it was sold by a Greek trader and the new owner has yet to paint in the new name. May your journey be safe and swift, God willing. You may board now. It's really expensive. There we go. Weary days and nights march on, a storm catches the ship and you are forced to lend your strong back to the efforts of the crew to save themselves. Huge waves crash across the decks, you barely save your mule, but your pack and nearly all your belongings are washed away. The next day the captain thanks you by giving good advice. You are not a king in this land, so do not be quick to draw your sword, for you will be surrounded by enemies. Be careful who you trust and never pay bribes with too much coin. You join the crew in sharing several rounds of wine as they wait for the tide to change so they may enter Gaza. The wine flows freely after such a long and arduous journey. Soon you fall into a very deep, dreamless sleep. Arthur! Arthur! Arthur, wake up! You slept through the entire docking and unloading of the ship. You indulged too heavily in foreign wine. If your head is pounding, blame no one but yourself. Is that my mule? Sir, I am Hazm. My master sends his respects and invites you to accept his hospitality. My master... Ignore this boy. You are lucky he did not make off with your mule. I am Jabir ibn Hamid. I overheard some sailors say you need a guide through the desert to Jerusalem. Please, sir, my master is Al-Sirat and he's very wise and he asks... Al-Sirat is an impoverished old scholar of no use to anyone, but I, Jabir, know the desert, every rock, wadi and waterhole. Trust me in all things. Sir, I begged you to accept my master's hospitality. He heard the view from the captain of the ship, and he sends warning that the Mukhtar of Gaza... Allow me to explain. The Mukhtar is the man who governs this port. He hates all foreigners, and if he catches you here, he will throw you in prison. We should leave at once. I can take you to my master by secret ways and Al-Sirat will protect and tell you. Get out of here, boy. We men have business together and we have no need of chattering pests. Be off. Stranger, you will never survive the desert without my help. I ask for no payment now. When we reach for Jerusalem safely, I will accept a fair payment. Hire me and I shall guide you to Jerusalem at once. Sir, I beg you, ask to see my master and all will be well. Let's save here. This feels like an important place to save. I will go with the boy. You are the wisest of men, sir, except for my master. Please follow me. The desert lies ahead. You will never cross it without my help. It is good that you have come. The captain sent word to me that you are here, though in truth I have been expecting you for some time. I am Al-Sirat, the first of 6 guardians who serve the goddess, she who gives power of life and regeneration through her sacred cup, which you know as the Grail. We who are the 6 guardians will test you in different ways. We will test your mind, spirit and body. You must pass each one of us before the goddess will relinquish her sacred cup to you. Excuse me, master, I have fed and watered the mule for your guest as you said. Thank you, Hazm. Wait with the mule until our guest is ready to leave. Then you will guide him in secret way from Gaza. I am a scholar. I have spent my life in study and meditation. I am at your disposal to share what knowledge I may. And please, allow me to offer you kawa to drink and figs to eat. It is simple fare, but all that I have. Ask about Grail. 6 guardians stand between you and this sacred cup. 6 times you will be judged, weighed and tested. They will be tests of mind, spirit and body. If you prevail, the goddess will relinquish her guardianship of the sacred cup. What you call the Holy Grail will pass into your hands and its powers of regeneration will be yours. Ask about Goddess. The goddess gave birth to the universe. By many names and faces she is known, as Virgin, Mother and Crone, as birth, growth and death. I serve her in her form of Aphrodite, but she has 6 other manifestations which must concern you. You will not reach the Grail unless you learn of these 6 goddesses. Ask about 6 goddesses. These are the names of the 6 goddesses: Athene, Vesta, Isis, Astarte, Ceres, Venus, and these are their symbols. This is the symbol of Athene. I should take a note of this unless it's on my manual, but I'll make a note. So Athene is a triangle with a plus. This is the symbol of Vesta. Oh, like kind of like some bull horns on top. This is the symbol of Isis. What's next? This is the symbol of Astarte. Okay, triangle with a head and some horns. This is the symbol of Ceres. So a C with a plus on the bottom. And which is the last one? This is the symbol of Venus. Okay. Ask, did Galahad pass through here? He who came before you searched long and far, yet he did not come here, though I sent Hazem with an invitation. I know nothing more of him save that he reached Jerusalem, but has not succeeded in his quest. Can I take a fig? Drink. None for me, thank you. Ask about Jerusalem. Jerusalem lies northeast of Gaza, but you must pass through the desert to reach it, and you cannot survive the heat of this desert unless you find water upon the way. Ask about desert. Ask about desert. It is barren, treacherous, and hot as a furnace. I have known of men who cooked eggs upon the rocks at midday. Ask about yourself. Oh. Ask about Hazem. He is a good boy and will be a fine scholar one day. Ask about Al-Sirat. No, it does not want to answer. Ask about tests. 6 guardians stand between you and the sacred cup. 6 times you'll be judged, weighed and tested. Ask about trials? No. Well, I guess can't think of anything else to ask. Yeah. I guess we're leaving then. And we're also going to end the episode. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed some more Conquests of Camelot. And as usual, I will see you all next time.